Hey everyone, this is Gleb Bakhmutov, and today I want to show an example of Cypress command scroll to. It wasn't obvious. Usually we scroll, the page vertically, but this command can scroll both vertically and horizontally. Imagine we have a container and the overflow is hidden, and there are a bunch of blocks inside that container, and I want to confirm that I can scroll, and then maybe the first block becomes invisible and the middle block number 4 becomes visible. How do I do that? So I'm gonna move it to the left, and my code editor is on the right side. And initially I want to confirm that this scrollable container is on the left edge. If I open the DevTools and I select this container, there is a property called scroll left, I believe, and notice it's at 0, and if I scroll, then it changes, and it's in pixels, it's a number. So we can confirm that initially this element is on the left edge by checking that property. So I'm gonna get, what's the markup? Scrollable horizontal, and I can say should have prop because this is a dynamic property of the element. Scroll left, and we can put the value of 0, the expected value. And we can confirm that, for example, the first block is visible and the block number 4 is invisible. I can say, for example, contains li1 should be visible. So that's the first one. And the block with number 4, notice, is not visible at the beginning to be visible. And now let's say I want to scroll this by a couple hundred pixels. I can grab the same container that's scrollable and say scroll to and say 300 pixels, right? And the first parameter to scroll to is the scroll amount. Let's see if it works with just numbers. Yes, it scrolls even with numbers. Perfect. By the way, once we scroll, sometimes frameworks, they look for the current scroll position and they want to control it, so sometimes it kind of goes back. So before we validate that the scroll changes, we can give it a little bit of time. So I'll say wait, let's say 100 milliseconds, and then look at the same element, and now the scroll left should be 300. And it's kind of sudden, right? So right here, when it scrolls, it's instant. This is why I like giving duration, let's say 500 milliseconds, so it's actually obvious what is happening. We're scrolling, we're done, now we can validate the scroll left. And now we can look at the same two blocks, and they should have changed. So the first one should no longer be visible, and block number 4 should become visible. So this is how I would use Cypress scroll to command to scroll horizontally, check that the initial scroll position is correct, the final scroll position is what I expect it to be, and that the elements inside the scrollable element actually change the visibility. The full source code is available on my Cypress examples website. I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video.